Hey, good morning, and how are you doing? Or good morning, good day, good evening, whatever time you're gonna open my YouTube channel. Okay, today I'm on this topic. It has been like bothering me when I think about it, or when I see how people act towards it. Okay, I'm on this topic, like how to handle other people's bad mood like a pro. Yeah, how to handle other people's bad mood like a pro. Yeah, especially your relatives, like people closer to you, maybe your family member, your closest friends, or your spouse. How do you handle their bad mood? Because their bad mood tends to affect you too. Yeah, if they're frustrated, it's going to affect you. Be it they're angry, it's going to affect you. So how do you handle it? Like you as a person, like you being a friend to that person, a spouse to that person, a mother or a child. How do you do it? Okay, I got like 5 tips. Yeah, I got 5 points on how you can do it, be it however it comes. Yeah. Okay, on the first one, we got treat strong emotion as a puzzle and not as a problem. Yeah. You should treat it as a puzzle and not as a problem. You shouldn't see someone's situation as if it's a problem that cannot be solved, or maybe that person is kind of, I don't know how I can explain it, but you best know, like when your friend or your spouse or someone closer to you is in deep shit, you understand and like you know how that person feels. So you shouldn't see it like why are they doing this, right? You should rather put yourself in that position. You should think of it like, oh, have I ever gone through this? And how did I handle my own problem? Yeah. Or rather, a person, how do you handle it? Right? Because to you at that time, it was like a problem to you. But someone looking at you, the person should take it like a person. The person shouldn't take it like, oh no, this is a problem that needs maybe time or whatever to solve it. Yeah. So when you like put yourself in that position and then you're like, hey, you're saying it like, when I was in this situation, how did I feel? Yeah, what could cause this person to be acting like this despite the situation that person is in? When you tend to know like that, your approaches to that person is going to be like kind of low. Like you have to think first before you could react to the person's situation. And then secondly, you try some reverse empathy. Yeah, reverse empathy. Okay, like the anger and the frustration that person might be going through, you think back like, okay, no, I was in this position. You put yourself in that person's situation. Like, okay, no, I have once gone through this. How did I handle it? Yeah, what was I thinking? What was I wishing for? So when you try to remember all those things, like what's going through your mind, you put yourself like in that person's situation, and then you think like, what did I do and how did I get rid of that situation? Or maybe someone that assisted you when you were in that position. So you like try to think about that, and then before you can react to the person in the picture. Yeah, so you should bake that in your mind, bake that in your brain, like, okay, no, I went through this, so how am I supposed to help this person get out of this also, not to aggravate the situation rather. And then okay, the third is be a mirror and not a mechanic. Be a mirror and not a mechanic. Yeah, that's just like you putting yourself in that situation and then trying to see how you can fix it, right? Trying to see how you can fix the mix, the mindset, the start to help the person. Yeah, to make the person understand where you are coming from. Because I can remember like when someone is in anger, yeah, you can even transfer aggression. So when you're coming to that person, be like a mirror. Like put yourself like you are also angered, right? And then you talk to the person in that same mood that person is in. Yeah. So you be a mirror, like being like feeling the pains that person is feeling at that same moment, And then you tend to talk to the person, make the person understand that whatever the person is trying to do, or maybe he's trying to hurt himself, his or herself, is not going to help any situation. So when you put that, and then you see, like, you make the person to feel understood in it. And then also the best way is to practice the technique which is called reflex listening. Yeah, like you putting yourself as a mirror, like you being as a mirror, right? You listen to that person despite how the person is in anger. You listen to that person, like reflex listening, right? I guess maybe I should define it like telling someone what you think, right? What you think literally, or maybe at the sight of the screen. Like after the person has explained to you, you tend to understand with the person, like, okay, no. You advise the person based on how the person tell you whatever the person is explaining to you. With that, you're also going to help the person to get rid of the bad mood that the person is in. And then on the third part, we have the validate your own emotion. You validate your own emotion. Yeah. You validate your frustration. You validate your anxiousness. You validate your anger. Or when you're being irritated. You validate yourself, like, what do I do when I'm irritated? What do I do when I'm frustrated? What do I do when I'm like anxious? Yeah, because whenever you're anxious, or when someone is anxious, right, it tends to affect other people around that person. Because if your boss is anxious, definitely he's going to make you also to become anxious. So how do you react to such situation? Are you going to give it like, oh no, boss, I'm not into this? No, you are hurting me with all those your word. No. Maybe you should just keep quiet, right? With such situation, is your boss. With such situation, you just calm down. And when he himself is calm, then you can go and talk to him by then. And then whenever someone is frustrated, maybe your spouse or whoever, because definitely if your spouse is frustrated, definitely you are. And then your own frustration will even be greater than his, because you are anxious to know what caused him to be frustrated. You're anxious to fix it. You're anxious to amend everything like so fast. But how do you go about it? You take it gradually. Because if you just bump it like, oh no, shit, I want to know what is hurting you. If you don't tell me what is hurting you, then no, that's not how you're gonna go. You take it gradually, right? Maybe you can just leave him or her for that mood. Like, okay, no, maybe for some hours, let him just take a rest. Whenever he wants to talk, then you are ready there for him or her. Yeah. So with that also, you can help. Yeah. You validate your own emotion towards that person. Yeah. Okay, and then you clarify your responsibility. This is the fifth point, and it's very, very, very important. You validate your responsibility. Yeah, because you can only take part in something that you can fix, or something that you are responsible to. Because, for instance, maybe your friend cannot come like, okay, no, I'm in deep shade, I need maybe 150k, and then you don't have that 150k. I don't think like you can take the responsibility of taking part in it. So there are some measures that you can take that is going to lead you to that, and you shouldn't like keep promising, because if you promise that person like, okay, no, or maybe tomorrow we are going to have that, maybe just because you want to calm down that person at that moment, no, the same issue is going to come tomorrow. So with this, you can only be responsible with what you can fix. Yeah. Because we cannot control emotions directly. Like, no, I cannot just like control emotions directly. No. So you take every step gradually, and then you see how you're gonna handle people's bad mood like a pro. If you're just watching my channel, please can you click like, thumbs up, and then you share. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, I'll be bringing you more tips, beauty tips, emotional tips, like fashionable tips. I will be bringing that to you. That is Nash Bright for you today. Stay cool and stay safe from coronavirus.